Hey y'all, Enzo here with you from Knox Knife Mods, and tonight we have an unboxing, and it's a cool Grail knife, at least one for me. So let's go ahead, roll the intro, and get into it. Alright guys, this is coming from Addicted to Blades, I believe that's his handle. He's on Instagram as well as on eBay. I'll have the proper, I can't remember if it's Addicted to Blades or Addicted to Knives, but I'll have the proper name here somewhere. But yeah, he's known for his incredibly dense packaging, so we're going to get into it. But like I mentioned, this is a Grail, and so you may have noticed some of these knives on the side here. These two have particular significance to what is inside this package, and then this also is just another Grail I picked up at Blade Show, and it's been kind of a Grail season for me. And this was inspired kind of by Blade Show, so I'm kind of going to lump it in with a later video where I do kind of a Blade Show run over of knives that spun out from there. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to have this one here too, since it's been that BB&M was a Grail for me as well. All right, let's get into this thing. I'm going to come in from the side here, I think. And we're using the Wehr Knives Allie-P.
Again, there's significance to this choice. Oh boy, so yeah, Addicted to Blades really has this reputation of really making sure that your package is safe, for lack of a better way of putting it. All right. We got through one layer. Let me get a sip of tea real quick. I'm sure you guys are excited to have clicked on a 30-minute video of me just opening packaging. Anyway, good grief. How are you guys doing? Are you doing well? I hope you're doing well. I've had a crazy day. It's been kind of an up and down kind of day. Some good and some bad, but you know, that's life. All right, let's see here. Making progress. Okay. All right. Oh my God. He's got it taped onto it. This is nuts. I mean, I respect the attention to detail here. Wow, yeah, that's not going anywhere. All right, do we bump the camera throughout that process? Possibly. Okay, let's see. What's the best way to open? Probably here. All right. Get that, and right here. All right, let's see if that did it. Come on. Yes! Oh my God. This man. Oh my God, is it taped in there? Yeah, it is. This dude he's a beast. He's a beast. All right, let's see. I think that's part of the experience with this dude. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay, next stage. Are we getting close? This is insane. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's hold this on here. This is adhesive itself. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Oh my Lord. What are we doing? If a thief ever stole this out of your mailbox, I wonder if they would just give up out of frustration. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe he does it this way so that they'll just be like, you know what, it's not worth it. And they'll just bring it back to your mailbox. Oh my God. This is literally going to be 20 minutes of me just unwrapping this. Oh, we're getting through. All right, let me take a little, that's upside down. Let me take a little tea break here. All right. We are making progress. I wonder if I can. Oh, we did it. All right, and you guys recognize that insignia. That's a good looking box right there.
And I'm excited. All right, let's get a look at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is, I think that's just cushioning. Yeah, just cushioning. Oh yeah, love seeing that logo. One of my favorite designers. My top 3. Let's take a look at these stickers real quick, because these are dope. Honestly, one of my favorite logos in the business. I think that is just an awesome logo. I really do. Hey, there you go. No guessing around it now. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get this box here. Set that there. We'll leave these here. We'll open this up here. Boom. Open this up here. Yep. And now we will open this. Let's do this, guys. I'm going to bump the Strider out here. Oh my. Oh my. Oh yeah. So this knife, this is the Wehr Knives Allie-P, which has long been a grail for me. I wanted one very recently, couldn't afford it when they came out, and then still couldn't afford it when they were on sale, and then they were gone. Except for this one, which popped up on the bay. Look at this. I love Matthew's design sense. I really do. Oh man, and that micarta is very nice. Very nice. Oh my goodness. No play, no play. Yeah. Oh dude. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Perfect centering. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Let's try the middle finger. Yeah, you can, oh my gosh. This is awesome. Oh man. I am really, really impressed. And I was prepared to not be. And I don't know why. It was just kind of in my head, like, you know, this may not be as good as the Lucas. This feels just as good as the Lucas, if not maybe a little bit better. Wow. So if you're not familiar with Wehr Knives, well, first of all, go follow him on Instagram at Wehr Knives. I think it's at Wehr.Knives. Is there some play there? It's hard to tell. Maybe like a hair. Yeah, there's no up and down, but there might be a hair side to side. Man, that thing feels really good. Oh, yeah. What a beautiful knife. Look at the way that titanium's finished, too. It's just a stone wash, but there's something about it. It's a really nice stone wash, and it plays with the light really well. Quite like that. So anyway, I'm really kind of rambling here. If you're not familiar with Wehr Knives, go check him out on Instagram. He makes beautiful customs, simply beautiful custom knives. All of his customs are named after, I believe they're named after his dogs. I don't know about this one, this model. I'll get to that in a minute. But his first big hit, well, really his first design, as I understand it, was the Lucas, L-U-K-A-S. And that was followed by this one, I believe, which was the Allie, A-L-L-I-E. And later, much later, the Nugs came along. This one here, N-U-G-Z. And the Allie was very popular, I think mainly because of this Wharncliffe sheep's foot kind of shape. All right, sorry about that, guys. Somebody was like screaming his head off down by the road behind my house. So I don't know what the hell's going on out there, but it might be time to get strapped. But whatever, we'll keep finishing the video here. So I don't know where I left off on this. That was just really weird. But the Allie-P was a really popular custom design of his, and I can see why looking at this production version. You know, I'm going to make a tangent here. It's really hard for me to talk about Wehr knives without going off on weird tangents. So I know for some people the lines don't make sense between the handle and the blade, and Matthew kind of does that. It's the designs are kind of disjointed in that way, where the handle's doing one thing and the blade's doing something else. I like that. I'm a big fan of that look, and I understand if you're not, I can understand why. If you want a continuous flow, like I get that. A good friend of mine, Cameron, who gave me this cutting board, he's that way. He likes a continuous kind of flow to the design. Matthew doesn't really do that, and I dig it. So as you can see here, the handle is a very organic, almost like a teardrop shape, and then it flows into, well, it doesn't, it, I guess it moves into this blade that's much more angular, and we have this, very pronounced swedge, very pronounced chop down to the tip, and this straightish line here. So it's very linear, and the handle is not. The handle's very rounded. But it's a beautiful handle, and I love this size. This is like that sweet spot of the size of a knife where it's just like, in the 3.25-inch range in terms of blade length. It's just glorious. I absolutely love it. The action's wonderful. The disengagement's really nice. Middle finger is really good. It's better than the Lucas in that regard. Yeah, I don't know. Just a super attractive knife. I'm really excited about this. So as I was saying, these were out for a while. They sold okay, and then they went on sale, I think specifically through Blade HQ, and they moved fast. They were gone very quickly. There weren't many left in the first place. I think there was like a handful left, and they sold very quickly. And I wanted one then, but again, I didn't have the money. So I couldn't do it at the time. Sorry, just checking things out, guys. Everything's looking good. But when this one came up on the bay, I knew that I had to have it because I had recently been gifted some money and just basically like, hey, we don't know what to get you for X celebration, so get yourself something. And I was like, I could put it to this. This is the only one I've seen in several months. So anyway, stoked that Addicted to Blades had this because this thing is awesome. This is, as I understand it, this was OEM'd by Bestech, along with his other production model, which I don't have. It's the only one I don't have, the Wolf-P. You can still get those. So if you're interested in a high-end Wehr production model, look up the Wolf-P. You can find those on eBay. I think Knife Center has some. I think Smoky Mountain has some. I think Blade HQ has some. But the Wolf-P is quite a bit like the Lucas, so I haven't had the urge to get one. It's just not different enough. However, this one is very much different enough. There's also the Boker Max, which you can still find that one too, and it's the most affordable titanium frame lock that you can get of his in a production setting. But this thing just really does it for me. Anyway, supposedly this one and the Wolf-P were OEM'd by Bestech. This Lucas was OEM'd by Rayot. And this Nugs is from Civivi. And the Boker Max, again, it was through Boker, but I know Boker also was working with Rayot on some Chinese-made versions of different knives, so it's possible that one was a Boker by Rayot. But yeah, I don't know, man. Something about his designs that just really scratch an itch for me. But yeah, this thing is sweet. This is going to be a go-to work knife for me, I think, because it's not completely deep carry, but it's deep enough, and it's kind of a non-threatening, in my opinion, a non-threatening knife. Man, really good thumb stud action, really good sound. I love these studs. I wasn't sure how I would feel about them because I'm a big fan of the Lucas P's studs. I like how they're knurled, and I like the size of them. But in practice, I like those better. The tactility of them is a little bit nicer. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Anyway, guys, this video's gone off the rails, and I've really kind of rambled here, so I appreciate you hanging on. So I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Thank you guys so much for joining. I've been Enzo. Again, sorry for the very tangential video here. I've been all over the place on this one, but I just wanted to share this unboxing with you guys because I was really excited about it, and God, this thing is awesome. All right, guys, I am Enzo. This has been the Wehr Knives Allie-P, joined by the Wehr Knives Lucas P and the Wehr Knives Nugs. And if you want to know anything about Wehr knives, give them a follow at wehr.knives on Instagram, or ask me because I'm a big fan. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.